Hi everybody, my name is Natasha. I am the Young Adult Librarian at the Westside Public Library, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a book wreath. So this is what the final project should look like. And hopefully this project will be a really simple thing that you can make at home as you guys are quarantining. A lot of these materials I just found in my house. I didn't have to go out and buy anything. So let me get started on the supply list. You are going to need an old book, any kind of old book. The older the better. So the pages could be a little bit worn, a little bit colored. That's really nice. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need some glue sticks and a hot glue gun. And I had some leftover oak tag to make the template in the back. But if you don't have this, you can always double up on paper, cardboard, anything that's like a thicker material will work. So basically how I started is I took the oak tag and I made my template into a heart shape so you could see. It's the heart shape. So basically you're gonna wanna do that before prep. I also have a towel laid out so I don't get any hot glue on my countertops. So that's basically it for the supply list. And I am going to show you now how to create the book wreath. Okay, now that I have a better view of my table, I'm going to show you how to get started on this book wreath. I should have mentioned before that you don't necessarily have to make it into a heart shape. If you prefer a round shape, that's totally fine as well. You know, this is a really great wreath for spring, summer, winter, fall. You can add some really pretty flowers on here depending on the season. So that's also great as well. Okay, so how we're gonna get started, we're gonna have our template out. We're gonna have it in the middle of our workspace. I'm gonna move some stuff around so you guys can see. So I already ripped out some of the pages of the book, but it's really simple. Just gonna take the book, you're going to take each page. Sometimes you could double up on pages and you're gonna rip. And that's a really nice rip over there because you kind of want this to be seen, you can tell here, on the edges. Okay, so now that you have your pages, what you're going to do is you are going to fold the paper. Well, you're gonna wanna put your hot glue on first, glue gun on first. It's really important. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna fold it and you're gonna wanna crinkle it up like that. I don't know if you guys can see. So I just simply folded it in half and I crinkled it up. And I kind of do a flat bottom. I don't know if that makes any sense. Just so you can, when you put it on the template, it kind of stays put. So you're gonna wanna add a little bit of hot glue to the bottom. And you're going to want to put, so you're going to have an outer ring and an inner ring. So you're going to want to put it right towards the edge of that outer ring. And the great part about this craft is that it doesn't have to be perfect. You can go back and you can play around with it, move it around so that it's as fluffy or as skinny as you guys would like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to do the outer ring and then I'll show you how to do the inner ring. see here, I finished only half of the wreath so far. I'll hold it back a little bit. So I will, I'm gonna start on the inner part of this one side. I'm gonna show you guys how to just do it on one side. So this craft can be a little bit more time consuming than others. But once you get the hang of it, it goes pretty fast. So I'm gonna show you just one more time how I did the folding, and then I'll show you how to do the inner circle. So basically how I do it is I take it and I fold it in half, and I kind of crinkle it up, like as so. So kind of like that. And then I fold it. I mean, there's really no rhyme or reason. You can kind of do it however you would like, but that's how I do it. And then I fold the bottom flat. So you can glue that part and then you can stick it to it. But for the inner circle, you're going to want to rip these pages in half and do the same thing with that, so that they're a mini form of the other page. So that sits nicely on the inner ring. So I'm just gonna do a couple of them, and then I'll show you the final project one more time. So it looks like a little rosette. So I'm just sticking them on the inner part of that ring, just covering up all the black parts of the wreath. So basically, again, your final wreath should look like this. I finished it off by just hot gluing some ribbon on the back. I used this ribbon, I had it left over. So you could basically use any kind of ribbon if you want to order some kind of special ribbon. Okay, so this is the finished product. Like I said, you can really create whatever, you can be really creative with this. You can do any kind of shape, add some really pretty flowers for a specific holiday. So we are going to be offering a few more book craft videos over the summer. So if you have any that you would like to see, you can always leave them in the comments below. Or if you have any questions about this video, please feel free to ask them. I'm going to be linking my email address to this video, so you can email us with any questions that you have. And we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in with us.